This is a public service announcement. What are these video games doing not only for you, but your child? On average, children from ages 8 to 18 spend 13.2 hours a week playing video games. This averages out to around 2 hours a day. The most popular video games on the market are high in violence and abuse. Playing an unhealthy amount of video games can lead to violence, poor health, and social isolation. Is it worth the 2 hours of entertainment for negative effects? Video games' cons outweigh the fun pastime. On December 14, 2012, tragedy struck. Adam Lanza killed 27 people at Shady Brook Elementary in Connecticut. He walked in with 2 machine guns and started firing. Lanza reportedly was obsessed with video games. Zachary Brungus, a 20-year-old avid game player, recently reenacted a crime scene from Grand Theft Auto. He attempted to rob a vehicle with a woman inside of the car. A police officer associated with the crime gave a statement saying he wanted to see what it was like to be a Grand Theft Auto individual. A University of Ohio professor stated that there have been over 130 studies conducted since 1995 with over 130,000 participants showing that violent games can lead to aggressive behaviors or thoughts. An excessive amount of gaming can lead to a socially isolated individual. Often video games have a higher priority over common social communications for gamers. Many avid gamers are faced with the problem of video game addiction. Behaviors associated with this gaming addiction may include failure to stop playing, struggling with work or school, and a lack of personal hygiene. Often, video games get in the way of families. A shocking statistic says that 15% of divorced women said that their partners put gaming before them. Are video games really important enough to risk relationship with loved ones? People who play an excessive amount of video games can have negative social consequences that will carry with them for a long time. Many avid players sit on the couch for hours at a time with their eyes glued to the screen. It is no wonder why video games can often lead to poor health. In 1 hour, a 125-pound person playing basketball would burn up to 480 calories. In order to maintain a healthy weight, people must have a proportionate intake of calories to the number of calories burnt. When playing video games, people are not burning enough calories to maintain their ratio. Obesity is not the only negative side effect of these popular games. Video games-induced seizures are often common among avid gamers. The effects of video games can alter a gamer's physical health. The consequences associated with an overuse of video games can affect lives negatively. Video games are acceptable in moderation. Unfortunately, many people develop a need for these electronic games. When this pastime is overused, these games can result in violence and a decline in health. When sitting down with a remote control, one might think twice before how long they stare at the screen. So guys, I encourage you, instead of turning to a video game when you're looking for entertainment, I encourage you to pick up a ball or study for that exam that you have. These video games can negatively affect your personality and your health. Help spread the word to stop an overuse of video games.